shadows, we work to preserve the world you know from the worlds we observe. The monsters and the mysteries, the dark and the absurd, that darken your periphery, we work to keep it blurred. It's imperative our presence is entirely under wraps, when just a single leak could mean societal collapse. These unrelenting entities weren't meant to be unchained. For your protection, we keep them securely contained. We've a cavalcade of catastrophic creatures in our care. Abominable objects, we've a plethora to spare. We've a lizard by some wizardry impossible to kill. By blade or blast or bullet, the effect is simply nil. So come and take a look at all the horrors in our stores, but not at 096 unless you're into being gored. No, best to train your gaze upon that statue over there. You'll be a bloody haze should it ever stray elsewhere.
Minds change due to anomalies. Terminate all key to qualities hidden from the world. Creatures left unchecked. Secure, contain, protect. Some won't leave your memories. Hear the echo of the screaming harmonies. Hidden out of sight, themes you won't forget. Secure, contain,
That
protect.
warning on your cigarettes may seem a little brash. One breath and then your sanity will vanish in the ash. So be careful when selecting a professional to see. The doctor here in residence is lacking a degree. Swedish retailers aren't a usual concern, but you can keep all your receipts, you won't be making a return. From 3008 and its maze of furniture packaging, eternally trapped within a flat-packed labyrinth.
Minds change due to anomalies. Terminate all key to qualities hidden from the world. Creatures left unchecked. Secure, contain, protect. Some won't leave your memories. Hear the echo of the screaming harmonies. Hidden out of sight, themes you won't forget. Secure, contain, protect. All our times have come. Here, but now they're gone. Seasons don't fear the reaper, nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. They are. Come on, baby. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, take my hand. Don't fear the reaper. We'll be able to fly. Don't fear the reaper. Baby, I'm your man. La
Now we have. You see? Yeah, it's just so weird, man. You take it. All I was really saying was you take a few days off and everything breaks, and then, you know, obviously, in a way, it was sort of poetically justifiable for, you know, for the stream to mute me there. Talkie touchdown, we made it. Yeah, I can't see YouTube chat today, to be honest. Not gonna try and fix that. I'm not gonna try and fix that. If anyone's watching on YouTube, have a great time in the chat. I'm not gonna be able to read it. But I'm excited to play some more Control. Anyway, sorry that we had to miss Thursday's stream. I don't know if everybody caught it, but I finished work on Thursday, started my annual leave, and fell asleep. I fell asleep for the whole evening. I woke up at about midnight, was awake for, I want to say, maybe like 2 to 3 hours, and then fell asleep again all the way through until fucking Friday. I guess I needed a rest. I guess I'm getting to be an old man. Honestly, it's not camera trickery. There is actually a lot of grey hairs on my head. It's real. The things that you can see are real. How are you doing, B-Rad? Are you excited for some more Control? I am. I'm very excited. Okay. I do this? Oh. No more hotkeys. No hotkeys for me. Gotta do it the old-fashioned way. Actually gotta pick a mouse up for once in my life. I don't have Will Neff dressed up. What? What? I don't have Will Neff. Who's Will Neff? Dressed up as a maid girl on YouTube? Yeah, me neither. Control! What we were doing last time, Artie was like, hey man, you gotta fix the power station, right? You gotta fix the power station. That's what Artie said, I think. Not sure if I remember exactly why. We're in charge now, right? It's our fucking Federal Bureau of Control. We are, in many ways, we are the FBC. Yeah, I found those things as well. You can like change your outfits and stuff. Fast travel points. Feels really weird in a game like this. Not necessarily like out of place. You know, this bit. Weird. Oh, is that how I had to save the game? Do I have another fight to do here? Yes, okay. Well, might as well get back into it. Easy. Get some health pickups. One of my more favorite streamers, Will Neff. Oh, okay. I see how it is. No, it's okay. We agreed. We're gonna see other streamers. I understand. Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's fine, actually. The object throw is so OP in this game. Yeah, it's really good. No, the thing is though, if it was so OP, but it was boring, you know, I would have a problem with it. But look at this. Are you kidding? So like, I don't care. I don't care how overpowered it is, because it's incredible. You know what I mean? The destruction mechanics are so good that I'm glad it's the only button that I ever need to click, you know? Alright, where's Artie? Hello, Dr. Wilson. Oh, I think we have already done the conversation with him, right, B-Rad? Where he's like, oh, you got to get the power back on. We have actually already done that. So now he's just singing. This is, where's Artie from? Finland? I think he's from Finland. It's not weird. Yeah, he is weird. You're right, he is weird. What a mess, the Bureau in the trash, right? We've actually got like a lot of collectibles. Look at all this stuff. But we still can't do anything. Oh, we've got clearance level 2 now. When did we get that? Merry-go-round horse. Yeah, I think we've already dealt with that. What was the thing about the Bureau? Bureau something? I don't know. Didn't we just get a thing? The Bureau's in a mess? Maybe not.
Yep.
Shut up, Artie. Well, I guess we just got a piece of lore that, you know, we don't know where it belongs. Oh, it was just a mission starter. Oh, okay.
The trash. Throw it into fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Ooh. Artie, man. we've got to have a great party one night, you know? And now that I'm in charge, it's janitor's office. You can be whatever you want. Clearance level? Oh, clearance level. Oh, but probably... Whoa. Is this where the fucking house moves around again? No, I think it's just legitimately we can go that way. Right, that's what we also need to check. Do we have, like, better upgrades now to put on things? Good evening, Zentar. Thank you for using my official title. You make me feel very important. Are we going to get an AW2 stream after this? I don't think so. I think that's far less my type of game, unfortunately. I think it's fantastic, but I don't know that I would have a lot of fun playing it. So I don't think you guys... Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't think you guys would super enjoy me playing it. Because your streamer needs to... Well, your streamer. The streamer needs to be having a good time. Right. Yeah, I just don't know if it's my thing. Right, damage is fine. Now, all of this. Launch energy cost -7. Is quite good. However, I think actually... Energy recover... I think based on the fact that it's only +7, let's do energy recovery speed. Let's see how that feels. I feel like the loadout's actually not a big deal. Just yet. Holy shit.
So what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on.
We need to bring him on the hotline again. Keep the lights on. It's the director's duty to keep the lights on. Can't let the Federal Bureau of Control die. Did you not enjoy the Wake games? Yeah, it's just not my type of gameplay. It's just not. I think they're almost like the perfect rendition of what they're trying to be, but it's just not a thing that I really care about, you know? Upgrades. No, wait, not upgrades. Lore that we might actually be able to read. Arish escaped OOP, Object of Power. Attention maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple of weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish. We got that, didn't we? Did that do anything for us? And we got that merry-go-round? We did get it, but I don't think it's really done anything. I haven't played 2 yet, but I imagine that the gameplay is going to be a bit more like this now that they figured it out. I don't know. It's not like this. I know that. I've watched, like, you know, plenty of streams of people playing it and stuff. It's much like, it's pretty slow paced. It's like, I don't know. How would you describe it, Zentar? Alan Wake 2's gameplay? Somewhere between this and Resident Evil? So that's like probably a big spectrum. The lore is great in this world, I agree. American Nightmare actually started to get more like this one. I think it was the bridge. Ooh. Hello. I just love the way, like, Remedy are would you say, like, it's almost like Kojima-esque, right? They're like ethos when it comes to game design or something. And maybe not always like as batshit off the wall crazy, that's a friendly, as Kojima. And like the stories of maybe,
Dangerous
I don't
out
know,
here, lady. Go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
slightly more reasonable and coherent, but there's like a twing to it. Resident Evil was exactly what I was thinking about Alan Wake 2, yes. The powers is cool in this one.
Man,
No, Alan Wake
hey,
doesn't let you do all that.
Chief
Hello.
Arish, FBC Security.
Hello.
Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
So with your face. Okay.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
Oh, HRAs is like
My name is Jesse Faden.
protect you from
I'm here to
the
perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
nonsense.
Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just...
You've introduced yourself twice.
It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's
I'm
skip the
fucking in
formalities,
charge.
please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look,
Do
as you
your
can
tie up
probably
properly,
tell,
please.
It's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The
Imagine if we had a
MSC keeps
customer.
overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing.
This is my first playthrough, yeah.
Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack.
Salvador?
What's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling, he's here?
No, it came down a few days ago, before everything went
Great
down.
name for head of
He
security.
was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else.
Okay.
Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off?
What?
Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but
Right.
we have got to get the water.
Let's
and
do 20
electrical systems
questions.
repaired before this baby blows. I'll
are
have
you
my
a
guys
mineral?
lock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'm the director.
I'll keep an eye out
I will
for
tell him what the plan
He
is.
sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
I'm
Try
the
to say
director. Okay? And fucking ask him what the plan is. I'm gonna be like, hey, listen, here's a plan. By order of the director. This is definitely one of those games I wish I could play again for the first time. I think, yeah, sure. Honestly, the plot is fine. It's a bit batshit off the wall crazy, isn't it? So I'm not like keeping up with it fully, but like the gameplay to experience for the first time is a real thing. That's a real thing. The Federal Bureau of Control. Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Artie, Just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it. Okay, Artie must perform his routine. It is vitally important, is the impression that I have from that. Coolant systems disabled. Going on, guys? I'm the director. Let me know if Agent Prick round the corner, you know, starts thinking he's in charge. Stick the boot in a little bit. You can cleanse this control point. Oops. Wrong button, though. We don't do that by shooting. Yeah, they are pretty crazy plots. Right, abilities 7. Launch, melee, energy, health. Well, what do you mean? Wait, can I... Oh! It's a skill tree. Right, don't want health, don't want... I might want energy, but not yet. Melee damage, don't care. Launch damage. All day, every day, please. Right, launch damage again. Oh, we've got so many, like, upgrade points to spend on this. Additional weapon form slot for a milestone reward. Excellent news. Now, we could get launch damage or, like, launch feats. Launch grenades and rockets back at the enemy. Yes. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Yes. Even Max Payne 1 and 2 were pretty fucking out there for a shooter game. Oh, 100%. But the thing is, well, I was about to say, like, well, unlike Kojima, they also revolutionized the gameplay, don't they? But actually, they both do that, don't they? But also, like, you know, you look at Max Payne's gameplay, even for the time, it was ridiculous. So, yeah. I think we spoke about it when the Game Awards were happening, that I would quite happily put Remedy... It's weird. I would put Remedy quite happily in, like, my top 3 developers, I think. Even though they have some games, like Alan Wake, that are just not the games that I want to play, you know? Right, we're gonna find the coolant pumps. Is this... Are we doing a puzzle? Oh, is that a hiss? Kinda was. It is a little bit. That an abyss? I think so. What you betting that one's gonna fall down? Right, let's just do it. Oh, one shot. Oh, that's so good. No problem. Oh. I still even need the health pickups. The only one I couldn't get into was the one with the guy from Lost and the Lord of the Rings. I don't know what you mean. Right, can we do any of these things? We keep getting those things. Did we get a good mod? Nah, health boost? Get out. Health boost. Okay, central maintenance seems like probably a good place to be. I mean, the fights are... Is there a way to... By the way, does difficulty exist in this game? I don't think it does it? Oh, you can just do multipliers or something? Also, sprint mode should definitely be hold. I don't know why it was ever like that. Yeah, it's kind of like trivial at the minute, the combat. It's like motion captured. He had this actor whose name I don't know, but he was in those two things. It was in... I don't know anything about Lost, unfortunately. I know a lot of Lord of the Rings actors, but I don't know anything about Lost. Don't know, don't care, never cared. Saw it happen, didn't care. Okay, just checking. Just always be aware of your surroundings. What is that? Shatter projectile choke. Oh, that's right. It said... We have another weapon form now or something. Burn the trash around the furnace in the maintenance sector. Okay. What is that? What are these? Oh, it was just like blocking something off. Thresholds. Examination of paranatural topics. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Right. An interesting way. He was a hobbit, and I'm looking it all up. Oh, Dominic Monaghan was, Merry? Is he Merry? He was one of those two. Yeah, that clears that up. Thanks, FBC. thanks for looking out. It was Quantum Break. Oh, Quantum Break. Yeah. Quantum Break is much more like this game than the Alan Wake series in terms of gameplay. But yeah, lots of people also had a similar problem. I think a good defense, new mission. So we're getting a lot of missions. Are we supposed to be doing all this? Hey, Borky, how you doing? 4-3. How you doing? Federal Bureau of Control, I'd like to file a formal complaint regarding the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field training course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski. I just have one question. Ask away. I'm just gonna fuck this desk up a minute. Because fucking desk... Honestly, I'm going to put this out there. Fucking desks up in video games has never been this good, like, since. Before or since. Control. Look at how good this is. This is the best fucking desk up game. That's what happens to my work desk overnight. No, you come in and the oldest house just resets it all. Why the fuck is Anthony a world beater in the cup, but in the Prem he's not? Well, he's... Anthony is almost the hottest, coldest player in the universe. That's why that is. Yeah, well, it gives us something to look forward to, doesn't it? Wait.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
We've got like an obstacle course apparently now.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh, I see.
45 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Do I have to do this in a set amount of time? Jeez. I don't understand. Oh, no way.
Course failed.
There's no way.
Shit!
Right. Can we reset this course, please? No fucking way. I was supposed to throw that there. Box, red box. Yeah, okay, thank you. Now, let's see if we can take this shit again.
Get ready, Ranger.
Alright, we'll do this,
Course
we'll do
starting
this.
in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let me in.
Go.
I feel like I hit that. To be honest, right, I need like a machine gun apparently. Right.
45 seconds remaining.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Oh no. How do I select a thing? You know? Look, I can't even pick this up half the time when I want to. Oh, we should definitely be able to make that jump.
15 seconds remaining.
Right, understood. Oh, I've never made this. What's this?
Course failed. Try again, Ranger.
Shit!
This has to be a joke. This has to be a joke. Do I need another ability to do this? Or do I just have to be better? Do we just need to learn to be better? Keep the faith, Borky? Wait, what do you mean? Keep the faith in Liverpool's season? They're still probably gonna have a good season. Or just generally about things. I hope there isn't an easy loop around. Is this worth doing? You know what? Even if it's not worth doing, I would like to beat it. Even if it's not worth doing, we're gonna be here a little while, okay?
Course starting in 5, 4, 3.
Alright.
2.
I'm the director. I can do this. Psych yourself up.
Seconds remaining.
Yep.
Seconds remaining. Seconds remaining.
Oh, this is the worst. Because it just doesn't, like, I don't know how to make it target what I want it to target. I did it!
5 seconds remaining.
I did it! Didn't I?
Course complete. Congratulations, Rainer.
Holy shit.
Guessing this isn't usually part of the course.
We had like seconds to spare. We did it.
It's protecting itself.
What is this? What the fuck is this, though? I'm just pouring myself a coffee and then we'll go and investigate. But at least that gives us the time to see if it's going to do anything crazy to us while we're stood over here.
We need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Oh yeah, gold enemies are immune. I remember that. So what is it that you want me to do? Because we can't do anything to those guys. Hold L1 to shield? Whoa! Look at that! Can I also throw in this form? No, I can't. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't really... You know what? I did not expect we were going to get... Oh, jeez. A defensive ability, to be honest. Oh my god. I'm going to die. They don't shoot you from behind, do they? There's no way. Well, that was pretty cool. That was actually hard work. I had to think about that. Oh, fuck off. Look at my health.
Good time to have a shield.
You didn't do this right now. Please give me health. There we go. Oh! What's happening? Genuinely the best game of football I've seen in long... Well, it was exciting at least. It was exciting at least. Which is, you know, it's all we want from the cup, really, isn't it? What was that? No, I picked it up. Ritual Impulse. I still don't know what to do with those particular pickups. I've no idea if I'm going the right way, by the way. Look where we are. We're at field training. plastic tree procedures. Holiday memories tree. Containment procedure. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. Description, altered effect. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of some feet, always in a tone below a certain amount of hertz. The verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. The item was taken from the Redacted, a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Good to know we were, good to know we were on the case. You know what I mean? We actually have a better damage boost. Oh, damage against enemy armor. No. Because usually you just throw things at them. It's a bad upgrade. Yeah, it's a parrot tree. It's a parrot tree. I've been trying to get it good for a while. He's actually correct about that. Can I go this way? No, because we did the field training. Congratulations, Director. You're now ready for operations. Right, this is central maintenance. Black Rock processing, sector elevator. Right, let's go here, I guess. What's melee? I forgot. There we go. Did it. Oh my god. Okay. Remember when I was saying before, I was like, God, does this game have a difficulty setting? This is the easiest fucking video game. Yeah, I think the game knew. Like, well, we'll just put you in an environment that's really bad for you. Okay, security level clearance, whatever, 4 needed for that. What is this? Tennyson report warning. Listen, Trench is on the warpath about this Tennyson reporting. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did is going to get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not to be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell you, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment. Quite aside from all the paranormal bullshit we have to deal with on a daily basis. Man, I just can't get out of bed in the morning with a boss like this. Surely I can. Surely you're gonna let me in there. Thankfully, we did not burn the file. This is important. The home save test. Utilization of paranatural elements. Munitions testing in Object of Power 22. AKA home save. Yeah, I'm off the Jano's Christmas card list. I think it's fine. The oldest house will probably just rebuild itself. Probably. Who knows? It's an experiment. It's a test to see what's going to happen. The safe Object of Power can produce... Oh, this is... what we just interacted with, can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object. Am I saying that word right? I feel like I've said it a lot of times playing this game. In order to gauge the barrier's durability. Something and something velocity ammunition were tested with redacted results. Testing will continue after redacted. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios. Allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements would be an advantage worth considering. Now, what was the thing about the... What was the thing about the merry-go-round horse? Oh, that's right. I was like, what ability did that give us? Because they all seem to give us an ability. It gave us the dash. I completely forgot we can do this now. I forgot. Okay, Atlas Chamber. Okay, I guess we're supposed to go that way. Am I getting lost? Oh. Am I at an area where I shouldn't be? Do I still have shield? Okay, let's just follow the missions then, I guess. Let's track this one. Burn the trash for Artie. We got a new hot... Should I be doing these, by the way?
Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it. Didn't trust it. Didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end. Contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor.
I'm telling you, Xantar.
No prime candidates.
Max Payne is Director Trench.
But I was there. Had been the whole time. Keeping my head down.
Working my ass off. Ass off.
I had nothing to lose.
I had nothing to lose.
Almost on a dare.
It's Max Payne. Well, I mean, it's clearly the same voice actor, but he's doing the fucking same voice. Yeah, are you really a voice actor if it's just your voice? The director is Max Payne. It's actually confirmed. Almost felt sorry for the poor bastard. Should I be like...
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmoor hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void for the horror show it truly is, filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
Okay. Call you later, Trench. TTYL. Bye. Right. Burned in the maintenance furnace. I don't know where that is. Oh, it's over that way, look. I see. Don't invite this guy to the drinks party. I'm telling you, it's Max Payne. Not only does he have the same voice as Max Payne, he has apparently lived exactly the same life. What is happening here? Oh, fucking hell. Well, that is a different kind of enemy, isn't it? They like die and then spawn another one or something. Right, Artie, I'm on the case. The director is going to do the janitor's work. That's because we're doing it. This is a real revolution of the FBC. Oh my god. Ah, that's fine. You can solve those puzzles. Puzzles. What's happening here? Big fight, isn't it? Right, big fight time. No health pickups. Should we take? What should we take with us? You can take one thing only to the fight. Fire extinguisher? Not bad. Stacker truck? No. Box? Not really. Are these useful? Let's take one of these. Okay. Oh, that was annoying. Oh no, not these. Oh my gosh. I actually thought it was going to be a bigger fight than that. Fights are so good though. Even when you can't see what you're doing, you can kind of feel what you're doing. Is she okay? Oh, she healed maybe. Oh, do we have any cool like abilities? We got some abilities. Ooh, shield. I don't really want to make shield better. It's these sideways abilities that are really good though. Like when released, shield propels debris at nearby enemies. Yeah. Okay, but launch enemies too. Launch large enemies when their health is low. Just seems really good. Give me that upgrade. Launch large objects seems great. We can't do a multi-launch, but we nearly can. Oh, we need 8. Oof. Right, for now then, let's just get some extra energy. Don't care about health. Health is definitely the last thing we're gonna... What is this? Astral constructs? Oh! Oh, look, we can use the things we've been collecting. What is this? Spin or shatter. And we also get mods that we can make. Let me just see what happened. This one's pretty cheap. Headshot boost. Headshot damage plus 29%. So these are just random, are they? That's pretty cool. Alright, well, oh wait. Did I fuck it up? Oh, we can still make shatter. Oh, we should make shatter then, right? It has a high stopping power. Oh, it's a shotgun. What is this then? Spin. High rate of fire. It's a machine gun. New weapon form constructed. Right, what do I do with that? Oh! Check that out! And I can just switch them at will. Oh, this is cool. Okay, this is really cool. So, headshot damage is bad for scatter then. Or shatter. Sorry, shatter, scatter? Same thing. So, we can reduce the projectile spread. Or improve recoil, or accuracy, or reload speed. No. Armor damage. I think this one deserves just the damage. Right? Oh, once you've equipped something, is that it? Let me put headshot damage on there. Oh no, here's, yeah, damage on scatter and headshot damage on the normal. That seems correct for now. Well, we're still kind of going the right way. We've got to go to the furnace chamber and put the fire out, according to Artie. Okay, I guess he just left his thing going. What is that?
By trash, did Ahti mean barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Yeah, I think he did. Is that like problematic waste?
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself, right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands.
It's Artie, isn't it?
Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them.
Artie is a problem.
The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force, capable of communicating. I checked, and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see. I'll try to find some volunteers.
It eats people, maybe.
Breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
What kind of a minigame is this? Oh no. I assume it's just them, isn't it? Like, I can't do other things. Yeah, that's, like, entirely irrelevant. It... You know what? It did kind of speak, didn't it? It did kind of speak. We'll ignore that. Right, just find the green things. You reckon we can, like, Kobe one from here? Yes. That is not a thing. Oh. Okay, so actually collecting these materials is now, it's actually relevant. I thought, I mean, obviously it was going to be relevant, but we just had no idea what it was all about. Mail tube complaints. Hey Boza, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some such fuckery. And that if I don't have the originals, they can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is such bullshit. Why do we even use these fucking tubes if they just spit our mail out in some other goddamn dimension? Just venting here before I make a formal complaint. Useless pieces of shit. Alright, Rodriguez. I feel you, man. Why do we use these fucking mail tubes if it just sends them into an alternate dimension? I mean, you've got to, like, you know, you've got to sympathize with that. I agree. On the whole. Seems kind of silly. Right, where's the... You know? What am I looking for? Not that, is it? Am I just not seeing it? The thing is, this place is weird enough that I could believe this was a trick. You know what I mean? I would believe this is a trick. It's definitely kind of speaking. Anything on the roof? Ceiling? How could I possibly find what I'm looking for? Oh shit. Big explosion coming up. Oh, is it one of these? No? What has happened? Is it a glitch or a bug or a feature? Bug or a feature? Is it gonna just be something stupid? Or is there actually like a puzzle that I need to solve here? Let's try going, let's just try moving on like a little bit. We can come back, can't we? I mean, something might happen here. I think we just broke Artie's radio. Oh, look. So annoying. Alright, we did it. We got ability points. And some other stuff. Alright, can I actually get across there then? Oh. It's locked anyway, so. Late game area. Question mark, confirmed. Oh, we broke Artie's radio for no reason. That's alright. It'll probably just come back somewhere in the oldest house. Probably be fine. Well, this seems bad, doesn't it, on the whole?
I don't like that sound.
Seems pretty bad. Am I going to be able to get back out of this? It's the real problem.
Bro, go to ship. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the corner.
We can throw the spoon in the corner. Uh-oh. those things were ridiculous. That's a grenade. Okay, so it feels like each time we activate one of those, we're going to be dealing with another problem. Oh, come on. We do it? You just have to listen for the music change. Wait, was that not a thing? There's one more pump somewhere. This one.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He's very clever.
What?
He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap. Get rid of him.
My old enemy, the clog. Artie. Is this Conker's Bad Fur Day? What am I about to... What's about to happen here?
I've ever seen.
What the fuck is this? There is no way that we pay Artie enough if this is what he has to deal with as a janitor. There's not a chance. Oh shit.
Just hold together a little longer. There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
What was this? And was this like living shit? Right, we've got to get to the coolant pumps now, which are absolutely miles away. Oh wait. Oh my god. Alright, well, it did give us a shortcut, sort of. Something that feels a bit like a shortcut. Don't do anything to me, I'm pouring a coffee. There's fighting. Uh-oh. Okay, the combat gets more interesting. Shield boost, low health boost, more things to craft, dodge efficiency. I'm never really doing that. I'm not really ever doing that. I want to open the shelter. Sometimes there's fun things in here, isn't there? Actually, you know, we saw that clog thing earlier, didn't? Oh, I wonder if that place is now open. Because it was clogged. Spin grouping efficiency. Well, none of them are really good enough. We're now dealing with Hiss troopers. There's a lot of types of enemy, but it's a bit weird because you deal with them all the same way, don't you? Just throw things at them. Well, I think we kind of do have to go through ventilation. Have we been through ventilation? Oh, yeah, we have. Okay, it's not this way. At least I don't think it's that way. We can talk to Agent Prick again. If he's got anything to say.
Through F. When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
Oh my god, tell me about Artie.
Do you know this Ahti guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. And he probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned.
That's the perfect way to describe Artie, isn't it? He's from where he's from. He is from where he's from.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Okay. Thanks very much, Agent Prick.
I should be going.
All down the
Try to
fort.
stay
Right.
alive.
Yep.
You got a lockdown to lift.
Yeah. Be safe, etc. The thing is, am I using these materials for anything else? Well, we should probably... Let's construct spin while we can. Because maybe we'll like it. Oh wait, I've got some ability points. Ooh, 2 though? 2 is like not enough to get anything good, is it? We can make launch even harder hitting, but it seems like it doesn't matter. Does it matter at the minute? Well, that big guy with the minigun. Yeah, it would matter for him. Okay. Oh, we get like random mods. Should we do these then? Wait. Is that just active now? No? Oh yeah, board countermeasures. Kill enemy with the service weapon in shatter mode. Oh, so we can just like... Oh, we can only accept 3 at a time. Oh, I see. Okay, well, grip maneuvers. We can do that. Shatter, we are going to kill enemies with shatter. This one's really good. Using charge. Kill enemies in the executive center. Do I have charge? I think I have charge, but I'm going to keep that mission because apparently it gets me like a really good thing. Okay, energy converters this way. Another bad sign.
This place is gonna come down.
Surely. Also, do I have to equip? Yeah, I would have to equip spin. I like shotgun pistol at the minute. Not really into the machine gun thing. That would definitely be a candidate though for the recoil mod. Oh, look at this.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old Twig pants inside the plant has a shit fit.
As a shit fit, right. This seems quite bad. Don't fucking do that now! Okay, wrecked. Alright, well this was not a problem. It's the floating guys actually that are like a bigger problem. And they exist. Not because they like yeah, they're like a weird problem. Okay, one fixed. Can I go in here? I love these shelters. I feel like there's always something weird in them. Oh, or maybe just collectibles. You know, which is also fine. Threshold remnant. How do I get in here? Oh. I see. What's the point in that gate? Oh. Can't go in there. Surely I can do this. Yeah. Ritual impulse. Right, where do I need to be? Up or am I just at the wrong angle or something? Down? Yeah, it's down. Did it.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Using the directorial override? Where on earth would that be? Oh, now it's opened the control room. I see. Electricity level, water level, everything seems good. Okay, there's a big room in there. Upcoming game reminder. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hepstenstall's turn. Okay. Well, nothing says shady government agency like A set of the movie Spaceballs. Oh. Spin rate of fire boost is probably interesting. Oh, I remember. This is actually the place we've been trying to get to for, like, a long time. Let's cleanse it.
Forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
Place is gonna need a major recruitment drive when you're done. You know what,
This
though?
is what we came here to do.
Honestly, Zentar, it might just make dudes the house.
So much is expected from the director.
I would believe it.
The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return.
I can't not hear Max Payne when I hear this guy. I was just another gringo with a bad attitude and a drinking problem.
Everything before I could see that Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director.
Well, good on
I
you,
knew
Trench.
we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override.
That's me now. I'm in charge.
Only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me. And me alone.
Okay. Let's do this thing. What are we doing? Oh, I see. The revolver will do it. The visuals are great, honestly. I mean,
That's it. The other sector should be open now.
they're stark.
I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
Wait, is that the voice in my head? Yeah, they're like stark, right? It's like clearly... It's the most brutalist design of a building you could possibly imagine. But it's stunning, though. Like, it's so well imagined. Let's just fast travel to... Where do we need to go? Control room? No, that's where we are. We need to go to the Central Executive. You think it was weird I teleported here? You don't care. You care? Do you care? No.
I
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Are they communicating? Coordinating? What about the plant attracted them?
The power plant is largely confidential. No use guessing the Hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of energy it uses.
What do you mean? It has to be a fusion reactor. There's no other way to create that kind of energy output, right?
I don't fucking know. You guys are probably the scientists. I'm just the director.
Jesse, you made it.
I deal with director
You lifted
things.
the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Let me read this.
Yes, of course.
Give me a minute. Initial impressions. Analysis of Hiss threat part 1. Summary. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. Good to know. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Fucking writing notes about me, Emily. Okay.
Listen, Emily. Screw it. Just tell her. I haven't been completely honest.
I don't know what
I have a
I'm doing
brother.
here. Oh, I have a younger
Dylan.
brother. Oh.
When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through. That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside. But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us.
Oh.
We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan. I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me.
Now die. I'm here to exact my revenge.
I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
What the fuck?
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the Hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful.
I don't know, Emily. This place seems like a joke.
Explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes. but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the Hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan. I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Maintenance major targets. What is this all about? I have to get there quick? Can I just fast travel?
A lot of these questions could be answered by the table.
Let's go to the control room. I don't know what fucking mission I just activated. Fire him? Artie? No way. He's clearly... I feel like the oldest house might collapse without Artie, actually. Right. Where am I trying to get to? This way? Eliminate key Hiss target. Oh my gosh, this is actually problematic. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay. So these are actually difficult encounters. Huh, what's the reward for that? We have to do one of those. We have to do one of those. Oh, now we're in... So it's like time limited? Go to the central executive to collect your reward. Oh. It's like Chants of Sonara, isn't it? We don't actually know what they're saying. Could be this, could be that. Alright, well, let's go back to the central executive then. We've also got 4 ability points to spend. How do I, what do I do here? How do I collect my reward exactly? Maybe the boardroom?
Find anything interesting?
Got anything to say for yourself?
Hi, Jesse.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
Okay.
See you soon.
I thought you were gonna do...
Be careful out there.
Yeah, alright, see you later, whatever. Do I have to activate the mission then? I don't understand. Is it here? Oh, yeah. We just go to board countermeasures. Right, collect reward. Rate of fire boost. Whatever. Right, well, we should always, if you're going to always have 3 of these active, then we should. Pierce mode? What is that? It's going to be like a sniper version of the service weapon. Kill enemies in the executive sector. Yeah, whatever. Right, abilities. Extra launch damage just seems really good, doesn't it? What does shields eventually do? Can use evade to rush at enemies and knock them back. Is that, wait. No, that's charge. I don't know what charge is. Could get more energy. I am running out of energy quite a bit. Let's do that. 3 points. Make more of these, but I don't want to. I feel like... should I be doing that? Costs 5,000. Yeah, I don't know. We might have like more weapon mods to get, which I care about a little bit more. How do I get more outfits? Right now, it can only be civilian. Well, we need to go to research. So, I have no idea where that is. Oh! Security clearance level 3? I don't know what this is for. Okay. Well, let's leave it playing. Don't let mold hitch a ride. Is that a stapler or an altered item?
My baby don't mess around.
I don't think it's gonna work like that, Croc. Okay, the jukebox is still here, but we're still not allowed in. Executive affairs? I don't understand. I don't know how to get to...
And his name is John C.
Get to research. Research is not there, is it? Should we just take the sector elevator or something? Thank you though, Crocs. Thank you for using your Prime subscription. Didn't you do that last stream? Is it just letting you do it again? Oh, we can go to the research sector. Well, that's correct.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and do follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Okay. This place seems like a bit of bullshit.
Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi.
Why can't we get to the ritual division?
This is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here.
Uh-oh. What? Oh my god. Oh my god, their dodge? Problematic. They dodge now. Oh shit. What? These snipers. These are snipers. Alright, well, we've got to fight them, haven't we? Nope. Nope. Right. We fucking got him. Now, what would be the best way to kill this person? Yeah, easy combat. That's how it's supposed to go. Right. Is there anything, like, explosive? You know? Apparently, that thing is a target, but I don't think it's very explosive. You just launch them up there into the trees. You know? Okay. Dead. Carry him for the rest of the game. That's we'll invent a new speedrun category. Must always be carrying an enemy. Oh, parapsychology, security clearance level 3. We've got that. That is... Actually, the thing is, that is where we're supposed to go. Go to Central Executive to collect your reward again. It's sniper, yeah, they are snipers. It's annoying. Oh, there's so much to explore here, though. I don't want to go that way. Look at this. You have to have a route around research a little bit, you know? This place is going to be weird, isn't it? Wait, emergency call summary. That's where I'm supposed to be. A possible altered world event in which an unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. Event is notably similar to Alt World Event Redacted. Event is believed to have been caused by something, and as a result, the following measures have been taken to prevent something. An unnamed individual experienced transcorporeality via a phone line. That's an SCP article, isn't it? They probably just ripped that straight from the website, surely. It sounds the same. Plant. Wait. How come it's not taking me to, like, the unread ones? There we go. I was just wondering about the plants in research. Is it really necessary to sing to them? I mean, that janitor does have a nice voice, and the plants sure seem to like it. Maybe you could just switch it up a bit. I'm getting pretty tired of the tango. And where did these plants even come from? No one seems to remember when they were planted. People like them a bit too much, if you ask me. Are we being invaded by houseplants? Worth looking into. I guess that is worth looking into. But, having said that, from everything I know about Artie so far, if Artie sings to the plants, I am singing to the plants. You know what I mean? Oh my god, what the fuck happened here? Synchronicity and the unseen connection. Synchronicity is a phenomenon long recognized by the wise, but only recently given a name by science. It is how we rationalize events connected by no identifiable causality, yet clearly conjoined in purpose. How does a dream foretell an event in the physical plane? Why do hounds bail at the death of their master, which has occurred miles away? The world is unified in ways we do not yet understand, and sometimes we stumble across these invisible, unseen chords and wonder at the result. The visionary Carl Jung said, laid the road, now we must walk it. My fledgling research department will make it our mission to reliably reproduce redacted behavior by the close excuse me, of 1959. Once done, the mechanics of synchronicity will lay themselves bare in due time. We are striding into the future of science. History may not remember our names, but God himself will. Wow. Holy shit. A powerful statement. That is actually... So, there's something in that, isn't there? Isn't that the whole thing about quantum things? And pairs and things? I mean, it's nothing to do with dogs. But there's kind of there's something going on there. Dr. Darling's office. Oh. Dimensional research. This is where we want to fucking be, isn't it? I'm the director.
Possibly changing labyrinth. Can never pass through. Dimensional research. Every measure of security.
The ashtray maze. Oh my gosh. Ah, right. Well, then we have to go through. But only in the way... Oh no. That the house says. How do I fool it? Oh. Oh, this is actually different. Shatter recoil efficiency. That seems quite good. How many fucking, you know, how many times can you run this? I think it has like 3 configurations. Feels like. This fits so nicely as an inscription level. Wait, what? Was that painting on the wall before? Am I moving things or are things moving? Right, hang on. What if I fuck shit up in here? Is it gonna stay that way? See what the house thinks about that. I think you still need a power to get through. Oh, okay. I've got this dash thing. Yeah, okay. Interesting. The ashtray maze. Also, I gotta tell you, something weird is going on with OBS today. My stream has just told me, right? Well, in the, like, time elapsed, it now says 2 hours and 2 minutes. 5 minutes ago, it said 46 minutes. So, I think actually playing Control might have actually warped real reality. Well, let's have a look in Dr. Darling's office. Right?
I've been fielding questions recently regarding HRAs. What are they for? Do you always need to wear them? And what's the deal with the Hedron resonance anyway? Fuck. Despite what you may have heard, HRAs are not monitoring devices. We're not tracking your movements or listening to your conversations while you're wearing them. We do that regardless whether or not you're wearing an HRA. Think of them as
We're always fucking doing that.
As a life preserver. Only instead of water, the thing HRAs protect you from is classified. One day that classified, not water, might pour in and You'll be glad you got an HRA keeping you afloat. And if you don't have an HRA, don't worry. It'll be quick and painless. Kidding. I'm kidding. Making more.
Dr. Darling? Okay, Dr. Darling's gone mad. I mean, I probably would, to be honest, if I worked in this place. Utilization of paranatural elements. Resonance. It's there, but we can't see it. It vibrates around us, through us, and from us. But what if the vibration is conscious? This is resonance. Is this trying to explain resonance? Holy shit. What could a force like that do? Redacted opened the door to a redacted I've called redacted. Something opened the door. Okay. The redacted emits a force that is far beyond the forces we previously dealt with. It has shown me so much that I have to wonder. Is resonance the key element in all altered phenomenon? Altered world events, altered items, objects of power, do they share a common, probably, denominator? Why would you redact that? That we've yet to discover. We can harmonize control points. What else would the correct frequency allow us to achieve? What if resonance has been the answer this whole time? Resonance. Like an interesting idea. What do you call those? Newton's cradle? I think it's a Newton's cradle. Yeah, Dr. Darling had, there was a lot going on here. Whoops, sorry, I knocked all your things down. Darling, budget request. Dear Dr. Darling, I suspect my colleague, Dr. Harrington, has already contacted you asking for an increase in her department's budget. I'm not surprised. Parapsychology has always been the squeaky wheel. All fuss but no results. Parakinesiology has always been the stronger department. More breakthroughs, more tangible data, and more usable research. I'm sure a man of your esteem can plainly see which department is more deserving of the budget increase. Just think what those additional resources could do for an already formidable research team. Anyway, I know you're a fan of single malt, so I left a bottle of well-aged brown on your desk. Dr. Ada, yours in admiration. Wow, what a way to sign off a letter by Dr. Lewis. The astral plane and objects of power. The Bureau has spent years studying why objects of power transport users into the astral plane when touched. My predecessor, Dr. Ash, theorized that a potential receptacle determined by Jungian archetypes and the collective subconscious would be inhabited by paranatural energies when an altered world event occurred within its vicinity, creating an altered item. Over time, a link was created by the something in the astral plane to that item, making it an object of power. So many additional theories have been raised since Dr. Ash's time. Objects of power were placed on Earth as tests by some astral entity. Our dimension was once part of the astral plane, and the objects were left behind as its borders receded. The astral plane was an early threshold into the oldest house, but the connection was severed, and now the two are linked solely through the objects of power. I will attempt to disprove some of these in order to thin the herd. Hopefully the truth will emerge. Interesting. Well, Darling. Objects of power and their astral connections. Dr. Darling is insistent that certain objects of power share a direct connection to the redacted, to the Hiss, an entity or group of entities that we have little information on, or little that I am allowed to access. In his written reports, he states that there is a clear link between these objects of power, the I feel like it might be Hiss, the astral plane, and the oldest house itself. His work supposes these links are innate, a fact ingrained into the very redacted of objects such as the hotline or the service weapon. But what if these particular objects were never linked to the redacted, but had that connection forced upon them? Isn't it strange that no other objects of power require such direct contact with
Manchester City is still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero!
Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange that using the service weapon or the hotline will result in grievous harm or even death if the user is not the director, or at least worthy of the role? Why do we assume this involvement by the redacted is a natural fact and not something more? They redact all the fucking the words you don't really need to worry about. Uh-oh. What the Combat again? Yeah. Oh. Okay. I thought that might be more interesting than it actually is. Right, we have to go to parapsychology. We'll probably go to parapsychology and then call it a bit of a day for tonight. But I want to at least see what's there. Cafeteria. Okay, all right. Where are they? Where have I just been sniped from? Oh. I can stop. Look at that. The grenade will not explode. Actually, oh shit. What a fucking big grenade. All right. Hubert, Blackrock Analysis. Hi Carla, does it strike you as odd that Darling insists on having us appear in those bizarre videos of his? I mean, we just stand there. He doesn't even let us have lines or anything. Don't get me wrong. Beat today in the lab. Plus, it's always great to work with you. Oh yeah, I finished the comparative analysis of the 2 Blackrock samples you sent. The Prism, or whatever you called it. I filed them in the usual place under C for Carla. A handy mnemonic device. Is that a joke? Anyway, let me know if there's anything you want to discuss about the data. I'll gladly explain. Maybe we could chat about it over some drinks or dinner even. I see. I can't remember the last time I had a good steak. Maybe we could go together after work sometime. I'm free tomorrow. All the very best, Hubert. Okay. Is that why they were looking awkward in Dr. Darling's video? Oh, it's a clock. For who among us has touched the foundations of this world and deemed them solid? Oh, fucking sniper. Okay, parapsychology. It is right there, but research is like the most interesting place in this entire building so far. Look at that. What has happened here? Does this hurt me? Does not hurt me. Interesting. Oh my god. Right, we're just gonna have to go to parapsychology. We'll have to explore more of research next weekend, I guess. More astral blips. What the fuck happened to you? Oh, more snipers? I mean, the music seems to think there's even more of them. Whoa. Why are there so many enemies spawning? Oh my god. What the fuck? Apparently, there's still more of them somewhere. I don't know where.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
How do I reach her? Holy shit. Don't understand why they're all spawning. Oh, what the fuck? I just bought Dave the Diver on Steam for sale. Yeah, I've seen lots of good things about that game. I think it looks good. That's cool, B-Rad. That is on my list. The ever-growing list of shame. Dave the Diver. Emergency call supplement. Transcript of a call to the California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Can you hear me? I'm inside the wires. I'm lost. Have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wire towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go. Gone away. Can you describe your surroundings? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. I'm in the wire. I think I'm in the wires.
The astral plane. Similar to an iceberg, what you see is not what you always get. Regardless, this place is vitally important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid, the board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
Right. Well, Dr. Darling's videos are just supposed to give us, I think, enough knowledge without giving us too much. But this control point seems like a pretty good position to end it for today. So this was good. This is I hope, does it just continue on in this vein? Because this is already way better than like the start of the game. This is already way better. I think just because I don't know, it's like it's getting into more weirder stuff now, right? At first it was like, here's some combat where you can throw things telekinetically, and the combat's really, really good. And I don't know, it's like maybe it's just introducing mechanics to you, but now it feels more like it's introducing the world to you, but not in a way that you're supposed to understand, which honestly I'm fully on board with. We can actually, oh look, we can make Pierce. It's a charged shot that penetrates armor, but we need more materials. So actually, can't we just sell materials? Is that not a thing we can do? I feel like selling materials or something is like a thing. Like, look at some of this. Dodge efficiency, deconstruct. You know? Evade, deconstruct. Energy +5, we've definitely got better than that. Don't need all these. Ones, oh, I see. The 2 ones are better. Right, we're never using a health one. Get rid of that. We're never using a shield one. Get rid of that. So now can I make a better weapon before we leave? No. Ooh, okay. Well, we might be able to. We might be able to. Yeah, it's an interesting story. I think, well, it's an interesting story, isn't it? But it's more just like an interesting world. You know what I mean? It's like an interesting concept. I don't even know what the story is. Do you know what the story is? Alright, we lost our brother. I've stopped following that thread for a while, to be honest. We lost our brother and the Bureau took him, so that's why we're here. But the freakier stuff is like, why are we here at the oldest house? You're not supposed to be here. Why are we the director? Just because we picked up the gun? No, the fuck? And everyone's just okay with that, are they? Right, good. You know, like, I almost don't even need it explained, though, but it's just the whole, like, it's the entire package. You know what I mean, Zentar? It's just fucked up, but in a really interesting way. The stuff in your head is big story shit. Yeah, of course. Polaris. The only thing that I know about that, so I will say that I have not played Quantum Break, but every time I keep seeing it now, and because we were talking about Quantum Break a little bit earlier on this stream, it is reminiscent of that, right? There was a visual style that happened in that game that looks a little bit like when the voice is in our head. The world, those memo snippets create a great world in the that's absolutely right. That's exactly what the SCP does, isn't it? It's like, you don't need to explain everything. Oh man, you want to get into it? This is exactly why Star Wars is worse now, okay, than it used to be. Not into Andor's great, okay. There's some stuff that's great, but like this is why the films are worse now than they used to be, right? It's Star Wars theory. You just show a bunch of fucking dudes in the cantina, and you don't have to like explain what's going on, but there's some music you've never heard before in your life, you know. It's like you can just throw ideas at people, at an audience, and they will find it. If you execute it well enough and creatively enough, people will just go, oh, that's really interesting. and then your brain starts to wander. I love the Darling videos and his descent into madness. Yeah, well, we saw him. I don't know if he was pissed or what, but we saw him having a hard time. Yeah, don't you think? One of the things I think about the well, don't worry, we won't be here forever, but we can have a chat. One of the things that I think about the new Star Wars films, okay, is that they make the world, and by world I don't mean planet, I mean like the universe, the world, the galaxy, whatever, the setting. They make it seem smaller somehow. It's like it's more focused down, right? And they explain so much. And I'm not saying the explanations are good. Usually they're terrible somehow, or you know. But it's going to such detail. This is why people fell out with midichlorians, isn't it? And I never fell out with midichlorians as much as I think the average person on the street. But you can be more esoteric than that, you know? And the world seems larger then. When you start condensing everything down, everything's like, oh, you know, whatever then. I guess everyone is a Skywalker, and I guess this is the only thing that matters, you know. And then suddenly it's just less interesting, I think. But, you know, I'm an idiot as well. Anyway, when am I live again? Hopefully I don't fall asleep on Tuesday, and we'll go live on Tuesday again. If Dr. Hanneman is around and wants to, we might do some more Baldur's Gate. I've missed 2 Thursdays in a row now, and I am missing Star Wars Squadrons. I will really try to make the Thursday stream. Honestly, I just completely fell asleep this week. I think it was just the first day of my annual leave. I guess my new job is quite easy, right? But I guess it must be taxing in ways that I hadn't, like, anticipated or something, because it wasn't like I fell asleep in the daytime and then I was up all night. I almost slept for like fucking 20 hours or something. I must have needed like a full decompress. I don't know. But anyway, we'll try and make Thursday again, okay? And we'll try and do Star Wars Squadrons. Right now, I'm not doing very much, so I might even squeeze a stream in at some point if people are playing some games, so keep your eyes and ears open. Somehow Palpatine has returned goes too far the other way. Yes, it does, yes. If you explain nothing... Yes, you're absolutely right. If you explain nothing, then it's just shit, isn't it? You have to explain a little bit. It's like the documents in this game, redacting stuff, right? That's perfect. It's like, here's a concept, okay? And we're going to show it to you, but we're going to keep some of it back. There's almost no reason for the redaction in this game. I'm the fucking director now. What do you mean you're redacting the documents? Do you know how I fucking am? But it's fine. That's fine, and it's good, actually, because it's like, you don't even... I don't know how other people feel about this, but I don't actually care about filling in the blanks, like, specifically. I just care that it's a blank, but there's stuff around the blank that makes you think about what the blank is. That's perfectly fine. That's better than perfectly fine. That's exactly the right way to do it. So, yeah, story stuff, cool. World, setting, atmosphere, ethos, Remedy game design, combat, gameplay. Whoa! Was Control Game of the Year? Probably not. When did it come out? Actually, that's a good thing. Let's have a look at that. When did Control released? 2019? 2019. 2019 in video games. Sorry, I'll go in a minute. Just curious now. 2019 in video games. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate? Sekiro? Shadows Die Twice? Oh, The Outer Wilds. That's... Alright, well, that's unfortunate. Outer Wilds is better then, isn't it? Disco Elysium? Fucking hell. 2019 was incredible. Resident Evil 2? Must be the remake? Red Dead Redemption 2? Beat Saber? 2019 was the best, turns out. It lost to Barrow Trauma. Barrow Trauma came out in 1963, Zentai. I don't know what you're talking about. Actually, someone has created. I was having a look the other day. Let me find this. Someone has created, okay, on Tabletop Simulator. I'm pretty sure it is a fan-made board game of Barotrauma. Oh no, it's Barotrauma game 3D props. Is what it is actually. Someone's just ripped all the assets out of Barotrauma and put them on Tabletop Simulator. So what we could actually do, how I should have phrased that is, we could make a Barotrauma board game. Because they're all there on tabletop. And then the world is now complete. Can you imagine? Just make it the hardest fucking board game. It's like, you get 1 movement point per turn, okay? And it's, the length of the submarine is 65 spaces. You can only move 1 space. And when you interact with a console, you know, you have to roll a die depending on your operator's skill, okay? And your operator's skill gets divided by itself. And then you have to roll that number or less to succeed. So basically, those of you who might be mathematicians have already worked out on any die. And you always have to roll a d20, by the way, and you only succeed on a 1. Any action you try and make in the game, and you only ever succeed on a 1. And if you roll a 4 or higher on a d20, you set the submarine on fire. That's the game. That's Barotrauma, the board game. We did it. We made it. I'll put the assets in. Okay, we'll make it a real thing, because that's my experience of that game. I think that's how it works. Anyway. Maybe I'll catch you on Tuesday. Maybe I'll catch you on Thursday. Control will be back on Sunday. And maybe we'll delve deeper into the fractured psyche of Dr. Darling. And, you know, his 2 little assistants who are, you want to get some, you know what I mean? You want to go for the old, yeah. Maybe we'll get some more insight on all that. Love you all a lot. I'll see you soon.